In today's video, we're going to be looking at the comforter range of luggage from Wychwood. Okay, so as you can see, the comforter range from Wychwood is a pretty extensive range of products. So in this video, I'm going to be doing more of an overview than going through each and every single point of every product. So if we have a look at the products first, and then we're focused on a couple of key products within the range. So being a whole range of luggage, obviously all the products are going to share a certain number of features. So one of the first things to go through is going to be the material that's actually used. Now, all the luggage range is made from Hardwearing 600D material, so it's going to be really resistant to things like thorns or brambles, bushes. If you're crawling through places or burrowing through tight, narrow paths, then the 600D material is going to withstand all of that. Now, carrying on with some of the Hardwearing features of the range, you've also got bespoke zips on all of these products. Now, again, nice and Hardwearing, and they've actually got a little cover over the zip itself. And this basically ensures that no dirt or grit gets into the zip and ends up jamming them. So again, nice and Hardwearing and well thought out. Moving on from that, all of the products that have got buckles on are actually Duraflex clips and buckles. So they're made from a really hard-wearing plastic, and they're not just going to come apart in your hands. You've really got to push them to actually open them up. So again, really nice strong buckles on all of the products. And then finally, on a lot of the products that you're more likely just to kind of stash on the floor or on all sorts of different terrain, the base of them has a really nice Hardwearing waterproof material. So it's going to keep everything that's obviously within the bags, it's going to keep everything nice and dry and protected. So it's quite a hard base, and like I say, it's waterproof as well. Okay, so if we now move on to some of the individual products, like I say, I'm going to give a bit of an overview, and then we'll go into depth about a couple of the products. So first up, you will see we've got the cool bag, and that is a two-tier system. You've got top and bottom, two different size cool bags, and they actually attach to each other with 4 different buckles around the outside of the cool bags. It's got a nice oversized handle as well, so if you do have both of them clipped together, the handle comes from the bottom on over to the top and then velcros together, so it makes it nice and easy to carry around, makes it nice and strong as well. Alongside that, you've also got a little carry handle on each of the different cool bags, so if you do separate them, it makes it nice and easy to actually transport them about. Moving on from that, we've got the Carryall, and as you'll see, it's quite a decent size Carryall. You've got 1 main compartment and then 3 side compartments. Again, like the cool bag, you've got a decent grab handle as well, so it makes it nice and easy to carry everything about, and this again velcros together, so you haven't got 2 separate handles flapping about or anything like that. It keeps everything in one place. You've also got a shoulder strap as well, so you don't have to use it, it is detachable, but it's really nice to have a padded shoulder strap on obviously quite heavy products like that, or potentially quite heavy products once you've filled the bag with all your belongings. Moving around, we've then got the rucksack. So this has been designed for more the mobile angler, whereas the Carryall's been designed for the long stay angler. So again, with the rucksack, you've got 1 main compartment and then you've got 4 outer compartments. Alongside these outer compartments and the side ones, you've actually got a couple of mesh pockets as well. And again, you have got a few little strips that you can actually put things like bank sticks into as well. So you can keep them on the outside and keep all your essential bits on the outside so you can get fishing as soon as possible. Now, if you like this sort of content, then make sure you subscribe to us on YouTube and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any future uploads. And then obviously like us on our various social media platforms such as Facebook, Instagram and Twitter. And now we move on to the Packsmart and the Packsmart Mini. Now, the Packsmarts have been in and out of the Wychwood range for a number of years, and they were one of the first, if not actually the first, modular systems on the market. Now, you see they're quite a unique design. The large Packsmart that I've got here has got 3 main pockets on the outside, and these are easy to access. You can literally unclip them, and then you've got a zip on the outside to get into them. Obviously you can take this front section completely off as well, so you've got a zip on the top and either side, so you can simply unzip them, and then you've got access to your 3 main pockets. Once you've taken them off, you've got 2 main pockets on the Packsmart itself. Now, like I say, this is part of the modular system, so not only have you got the design of the Packsmart where you've got the 3 outer pockets and then 2 inner, there's also products within the Wychwood range which fit perfectly into the Packsmart itself. So I will come onto these products in a little bit, but for now I will just show you obviously a bit more about the Packsmart. So like I say, they fit perfectly actually inside the Packsmart. Now it's actually one main compartment. Even though you've got two entrances, it's one main compartment and it has a Velcro divider. So if you wanted to use it for bigger items, then you don't have to use the divider. But if you do want to separate it, then obviously you've got the option to do that. So it's a really simple way of keeping all of your belongings in one place, but having everything really organised. So whereas a carryall, if you're like me, I end up just chucking all sorts of stuff in the carryall and I never know where anything is. But if something like the Packsmart, obviously you've got individual pouches, so you can keep everything really organised. Nice thing about this as well is obviously it acts as a rucksack. So you've got your arms, you've got extra padding and back or lumbar support all the way around it and on the arms as well. And then you can actually clip this around your waist to give you even further support. So really well thought out product, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be one of the more popular products in the Wychwood range because it just makes everything so much more organised. Now, if the whole rucksack idea or the concept of the larger Packsmart is a bit too much, if you want something more for a stalking approach, then they do the Packsmart Mini as well. Now again, really handy little product. Got a couple of buckles on the front. Open that up and then you've got access to all three pouches. So you've got one main pouch and then two individual smaller pouches, and then you've also got a couple of grab handles as well. So if it's the sort of item you want to keep just under your bed chair and you just want to grab it and go stalking, then it makes it nice and easy to do so. So they're definitely a couple of standout products within the comforter range, and like I say, I'm sure they're going to be very popular. You've got the small tackle organiser and the large tackle organiser. Now again, really handy products, really forward thinking products. So basically on the inside of the large tackle organiser, you've got 8 zig discs or rig discs. You don't have to use them for zigs, they can be for any sort of rig. And then you've got 5 of these little pouches, so you can keep all your different items of tackle all within individual pouches. So I've got kind of random rig bits, I've then got a pouch for hooks, all my different lines and leaders, hook link materials, tools, and then a PVA section. So really handy to help keep everything organised. You get obviously your pack of pins to go with your rig discs, and then the bottom section you've got a Velcro divider which you can obviously put wherever you want to, so you can divide this into 2 sections. And then you've also got a pouch which I've just kind of used as a lead pouch. So really handy, you can keep basically everything that you're going to need to do your rigs, to just all your bits and pieces nicely organised in one convenient place. Again, if this is a little bit too big for you, if you don't take that much stuff when you go and you just want to organise your tackle for a shorter session, then you've got the small tackle organiser as well. So again, really handy little product, and you've basically got 2 Velcro dividers on the inside, so then you can have leads down one side, you can have all your hooks and bits in one section, and then you can have things like your leaders materials, your hook link materials, tools in another. So again, going to be really popular products from this Wychwood range. Just like all the other products, they're made from the same Hardwearing 600D material. You've got grab handles with reinforced stitching. So again, it's a product that's going to last you. Okay, so if we move on to rod protection, you've got 3 main options to choose from. You've got single sleeves, you've got the rod holdall, or you've got the quiver. So let's start with the single sleeves. And as you'll see, they are a nice sleek design. So again, made from the 600D material, and it's got all the bespoke zips and the Duraflex buckles and things like that. So fits nicely in line with the rest of the range. And basically, single sleeves, you can connect as many as you want together with these 2 little buckles at the bottom. And you've also got the option of buying an additional shoulder strap. So there's loops top and bottom, and these simply, or this shoulder strap simply clips in place top and bottom, and then you can connect all the other rods that way as well. Got a nice little lead pouch as well, so nice and handy. So if you want a few essentials for when you first get to the lake to get the rod out as soon as possible, then you can keep them in there. Now these sleeves are available in 9, 10, 12 and 13 foot as well, so it's available for pretty much any rod that's going to be out there. So really handy, and these can actually be used in conjunction with the Quiver that I will show you in a second. But first, if we move on to the holdall. Now, Wychwood haven't done rod holdalls for some time. However, there's been a lot of demand for them. So within the Comforter range, obviously there was definitely a need for them. So they have brought them back, and it's a 3-rod holdall. So it will take 3 complete rods all set up, ready to go. But it will also take a couple of extra rods on the outside. Alongside the rods, it will take things like your net, your waist sling, and again, there's a nice little accessory pouch just to chuck a few little bits in there if you want some essentials in there to get you going. Again, you've got the shoulder strap, but the shoulder strap actually comes with this one, and you've also got a little grab handle as well. So if you didn't want to use the shoulder strap, then you can just use the grab handle. Finally, we move on to the Quiver. So just like the rod holdall, it can take extra things. It can take your net, your sling. It can also take a brolly system within the middle of the holdall, within the middle of the Quiver, sorry, and it can be used either with the single sleeves or it can be used without. Obviously, for more protection, you're going to be better off using the sleeves with it. And again, everything will fit in place, everything will clip together. You've got Velcro to hold the single sleeves in place, and that obviously just works with the loop like it would do on the shoulder strap. The Velcro simply goes through the loop and holds it in place. Again, when you've got multiple sleeves in the Quiver, they simply clip together as well, and then you've got a nice little buckle to fasten everything at the top. So I think that is pretty much an overview of the range. So there's some, like I said, some really good products which are going to be really popular, and things like the tackle organisers, the Packsmarts, they're going to be the standout products that will sell out really quickly. For any more information about this range, obviously head over to the Wychwood Tackle website. But for now, I think that's it. And so thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon.